Welcome to all. My name is Vasanta Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Okay, in this video I would like to explaining on thermit welding process. So let us start with the working principle suggest. You can see the setups for thermit welding process. Just can see this is a two sections, section number 1, section number 2, which will be welded, and this section it will be covered by a mold. So similar kind of arrangement you will find into the casting process. So onto the top side there will be a basing. Sent to the basing, the molten weld metal is to be fit. So this molten form of all fill metals, it would be filling into the cavity. For this is a cavities. So that will be fill and joint it will be performing. Next we have to see thermit welding. So in thermit welding, or you can say aluminothermit welding, is a fusion welding process in which the workpiece is joined by a heat of obtained from a chemical reaction of thermit mixture. In this process, pressure may or may not be applied during the process. To basically such kind of welding process is to be used in join a rail tracks into the maintenance onto a rail tracks. So in the thermit mixture is a mixture of iron oxide and aluminum powder, and when this mixture is both to this ignition temperature of about around 1200 degrees centigrade, so at the temperature reaction is being started and producing the molten iron and slag, releasing the enormous amount of heat. Just you can see the reaction is to be a iron oxide in the presence of the aluminum powder. So that will be the making a iron plus aluminum oxide with the detailed amount of heat. This kind of reaction take place by a thermit mixture. These two materials are look inside an iron oxide and aluminum powder, it will be known as thermit mixture that will be used in to the thermit welding. Next we have to, and just you can see this is a whole set of thermit welding process of starting with the first crucible into the crucible, that thermit mixture of iron oxide and aluminum powder is being filled a need to be ignited it. Second part like basin, you can see this grooves bottom side of the crucible that will be directly connected with the slab basing. So that thermit mixture by the opening of the wall it will be towards a basin. So by the basin then runner, then it will be riser, and this is a cavity and decided it will be a riser. So similar kind of arrangement you will find for a basic terminology to be used to a casting process. Just you can say this is runner here, it will be the preheating area, and this is the workpiece and just workpiece. And just you can see at the bottom side it will be the stand plug is being used to control the flow or to stop the flow of the molten metal on to the other side, what happens? There will be a wax pattern is being heat over here. So, by the running of that high temperature molten, for that will be into the liquid state, you need to be easily removed this wax pattern. It will be used whenever the difficulties which they come out of a pattern form, the mold from the mold. So, this is a riser. Riser generally it will be used for ensuring the 100% filling of the cavity as well as the escaping the gases which we present into a cavity, and this is our workpiece materials. So, this is workpiece number 1 and workpiece number 2. This is a basic setups for thermit welding process. So, basically it will be having application for maintenance of rail tracks. And just you can say the edge of the workpieces are cut flat and clean to remove dirt, grease and other impurities, or to obtain a sound weld with this basic fundamental requirement of thermit welding process. So, in a gap about 1.5 to 6 mm is left between the edges of the two workpiece. The basically that will be depend upon the size and shapes of the section is to be welded. A wax heated to its plastic state is poured into the gap between the workpiece to be joined and allowed to solidify. The excess wax solidified around the joint is removed. Then a mold box is placed around a joint and packed with sand, providing necessary risers. So, that will be the necessary fundamental knowledge is being required for making us to runner and riser. So, then and then the molten form of the will matter. It will be easily fill the cavity and by the molten metal to be solidified, and joint is to be carried out according to the casting process. So, a hole or heating gate is made into the mold connecting to the joint as shown in figure. The wax material is melted out by means of a flame directed into the heating gate, so that it leaves a cavity at a joint which will later to be occupied by the molten metal. So, basically that wax pattern it will be used for difficult for escaping the pattern form of for mold. Making a cavity is the heating gate is then closed with a sand core or ion plug. A crucible containing the thermit mixture is suspended about the pouring cup that we already discussing into the previous figure. The mixture is ignited by lighting a magnesium ribbon or help of sparkler. Exothermic reaction occurs to form of molten iron and slag which floats at the top around a 2500 degree centigrade. The reaction is allowed a specific time around, it will be taken 60 seconds and the slag is removed from the surface of the molten metal. The plug at the bottom of the crucible is opened and the molten metal is poured into the cavity. so that you can see the mixture of thermite, it to be made into the crucible, then that would be directly to work with the help of this basin, and towards the cavity, this is a top gate systems, so as per the complexity of the job size of the job you will design for that. The molten metal acts as a filler metal, melt the edges of the joints and fuses to form a weld. After the weld joint cools and solidified, the mold is broken. Risers are cut and the joint is finished by machining and cancer with the help of secondary operations like a grinding process, and which will be similar to follow the steps for a casting process. Next, we have to see the advantages. Then the advantages of thermite welding process: heat required for welding is obtained from our chemical reaction of the thermite mixture, hence no cost of a power for conserve, no requirement of the additional power source. The process is best suitable for particularly into a remote locations where sophisticated welding equipment and other power supply cannot be easily arranged. Next, we have to see disadvantages of thermite welding. The process is applicable only to ferrous metal parts, and process consumes more time. Next, we have to see applications of thermite welding. Applications used in repair and welding of large forging and casting pipes, mill housing and heavy rail sections. Thank you to all.